Hey Raquel, what you playing with?
Googey.
Googey egg? Wouldn't it be cool if little Shopkins Googey was way bigger? Like if we had a great big one, wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, that would be awesome.
Can I make a clip like this and like get it like that?
Like a big one? That'd be. Whoa! Whoa! We've got a giant Googey egg, don't we? What? Oh man, we made this giant Googey egg. We eat some M&Ms. We made this giant Googey egg, and we're gonna show everybody how we made this giant Googey egg. All right, so what we're gonna do today? This is our first video, right? First video ever. We're gonna make our favorite
Googey
Shopkins, which is Googey egg.
So I gotta get.
We love Googey egg. Googey egg is our favorite. He's a common, I think, but we're gonna make a giant, life-size, bigger than life-size Googey egg, and we're gonna do it right now on our show. So first thing we need is a mold to make an egg. So what I have here is a piece of foam board, and it's just regular foam board. It's like styrofoam. You can get it at your local drugstore, arts and craft stores, Walmart. All your local retailers have it.
Are you going to Toys R Us and buy Googey?
I think they even have it at Toys R Us, yeah, and you can go buy a Googey while you're there. But check it out. What I've done is I've taken these little eye hooks and I put one in each side. I put one on the top and one on the bottom. The reason we're doing that is after we pour our plaster of Paris in here, we're going to set this in, let it harden, and then we're going to cut off the foam board.
Salt, and I got water.
Right. Oh, that's right. It's not actually salt. It's plaster of Paris powder, and here we have water. Yeah. So what we got to do is we got to mix these two together to make plaster. Okay, now we've got our plaster of Paris mixed. So what we're going to do is we're going to start pouring it into our
egg.
Okay, so we made a little bit of a mess, and it overflowed just a little bit, but that's okay because yeah, the clay got a little on it, but that's okay because it'll all peel off really easy. And besides, we've got Googey over here keeping an eye on things, right? Aren't you, Googey?
Yep. So Googey's pushing it. So
yeah, Googey's weighing it down.
Already.
Yeah, it's time to check our Googey already. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna use a knife, and we're gonna cut the foam board off very carefully. Okay, cool. Check it out. We've removed the plaster. Our hooks are in here really good. We gotta be careful because that's sharp right there. But if you look in our clay here, we got all this excess that dripped off. Don't throw.
It makes eggs like grass.
Here's our egg half. So what we gotta do now, we gotta try to get the plastic egg off the plaster body. So we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna get ready, and we're gonna do the other half of our Googey egg. Because we need two halves to make a whole, right? Now the first thing we're gonna do,
Like that.
now that we have our little stand, we're gonna take some of this petroleum jelly. We're just gonna
Paint it.
yeah, kind of paint it, kind of just smear it all over the inside.
Why is it taped by clay?
You just messed the clay up, man. Okay, so we've got our Googey egg greased and ready, and then greased got all. It's greasy, yeah. We got petroleum jelly in there. Now, petroleum jelly is real slimy. It's kind of ew. And what that's going to do...
That's for boo-boos.
It is also for boo-boos, but what we're using it for here is to make it so that we can separate the plastic from the Paris easier. Because last time, what happened? You remember what happened? It was stuck. Yeah, that was crazy. So we got that. Now we got our bowl here. And let's move this out of the way and put our bowl right here. And we've got, we know now we need 2 cups of plaster of Paris.
And 1 water.
And 1 cup of water. So, we gotta get ready because what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this plaster into this mold and then we're gonna add this top half on top of it just like that. But we gotta do it just right so that it works. So,
I make magic, so I got the booster.
Go Joe, I wanna sit here.
And I got the boosty.
What is that, magic words?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's still a little warm, and we made a mess again, but that's okay.
So these parts are warm.
So basically, we just gotta get
Just water.
all the sludge off, same as last time. Alright, let's try to separate our 2 halves. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Your hands are shaking.
I know, because it's hard.
I gotta hold you like
You're
this.
gonna hold me? Hold me! Don't ever let me go! Okay, enough holding me. Oh, it's so close to coming off.
Oh, maybe you got too much water.
There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Look at this. Now we have one whole slightly crooked egg.
Googie!
So what we got to do now?
Googie, you stay right by Daddy.
Stay there, Googey. All right. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna sand it all smooth so that we've got a perfect egg. Okay. We got some sandpaper. How's our Googey egg coming, Raquel?
Good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like we got it all smooth.
It's
Alright,
ready.
so got our little Googey egg here. I think we're gonna do this side
Eyes.
the front and this side is the back. So let's do this. Let's kind of take a look at our Googey, compare them, and I'm gonna see if I can't draw on just roughly where this little crack is. Okay, we got our Googey egg. A little Googey for reference. And Raquel's rolling out some clay.
So I gotta make his arm.
Getting excited, aren't you getting excited?
Yep.
Okay, I think the next thing Googey needs is some feet. So, we're gonna make some feet out of this plastiline clay. Alright, what do we got here? You know what that is?
The Googey.
It's Googey feet. So we got our Googey body. Hold on, let me do it. We'll make sure we set them on there nice and straight. And just like that. Well, I think it's about time we get that Googey mouth on there. And I think the mouth needs to go right about here. So another thing I'm doing, I'm drilling holes in the sides here. So we got our Googey, we got his mouth, we got a couple of holes on each side, and we got a nice little basin of feet to set them on. I'm going to take these, now since I got these holes drilled, I'm going to take some clay and kind of stick it in there. Well, there he is. We got Googey with arms. Here comes Raquel. Like, what? Check it out. We got Googey. He's got mouth. He's got feet. He's got arms.
I can't see his arms a little bit.
But remember, we don't put eyes on him until he's all done. Okay, so we got our Googey egg, and he's all ready to go. And you might notice we've encircled him in clay. You're probably wondering why. Well, we're going to cover him in liquid latex. Googey and I are going to spoon. We're going to spoon. Little Googey wants some more latex. Little Googey wants some latex. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now, and but I have this 3M Super 77. It's one of my favorite products in the whole world. Yesterday, we made the Googey egg. The last thing you remember, we covered it in latex, which has now hardened. We got a nice thick latex shell. And then at 2 o'clock, yeah, I'll get to that. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I came and while the latex was still tacky, we sprayed it with some of the glue, the 3M Super 77, and I just added another coat of glue. And what I did was I actually lined the back side. I did like a perfect, because I'm going to be cutting a perfect seam here. So we lined it with this string. We're going to take this mold box, and we're going to fill it with plaster. So the first thing we got to do, mix up a little plaster, right?